What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Deepview Media with me, your host, Mr. Work. Yeah, I said we go 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. every day. We inside right now. We on our way out, though. We not going to be in as long as we was yesterday, even though it's raining out there. We on our way out there. A nice little rain walk today. Little ASMR. Hello, Jay. How you doing? Naval, hello. Yeah, we about to get outside right now. Angel baby, good morning. Hello, DV, yellow DV. Smell like a... Oh, Juliet did say, hold up, y'all. Because Juliet did say something about somebody lit something in the park. Like a trash can or something was on fire. No wonder why I smelled fire. I knew I wasn't tripping. Somebody always doing something. How you doing, Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Timothy? Wishing you a happy Saturday too, Jay. Thanks. So where was this fire? Oh, I see it already. In this trash can right here. Alright, for some reason I think Juliet made it bigger than what it was. It was this trash can on fire, that's it. It could have went further, I guess. It could have been more. But this all it was. Sometimes somebody, I did it, but I didn't start no fires. I threw a roach inside the trash can before, but I followed it right up with water. So I know. I even threw it in the grass, and as soon as I threw it in the grass, I realized, hold up, that grass is real dry. It might start a fire. And then I'll make sure I get it. Oh, another one? So did they intentionally do two of them? If that's the case, now that's different. If this was on fire, let me see. That one back there was on fire. If the next one on fire, then yeah, that was some real vandalism right there, y'all. Some nut stuff. That wasn't no random somebody threw a roach inside a trash can and it lit on fire. Yeah, this was on fire too. Yup. Somebody, just some vandalism, some fools call themselves having fun. Because if somebody was calling themselves really destroying something, then they really nutty. I know how it go. You're a kid, you think all this little stuff fun until somebody's house burnt down and somebody dead. Now you on the news because they saw you like the fire looking dumb with all these cameras all up in here. They saw y'all do it. Cameras standing right over top of where they lit the fires at, directly over top. They know who you are. Hopefully nobody was glad nobody got hurt. That be the stuff they don't think about. All right, when I light the, and this one was on fire. When I light the fire, is somebody gonna die? That never crossed their mind. Somebody could possibly die when I do this, or get hurt. Yeah, we in Philly. Okay. I hear that, Jonathan. Stay away. Or don't get in their way. Because if I'm anywhere near there, I'm gonna be there to record that. Period. Won't be in their way. I hope they don't get in my way. It's like, no. Why you pull over, little Audi? Yeah, right now we just sliding through the hood, kicking it, man. That's all. Ha 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 ha. But look, a lot of people, right? How you doing, Mr. Randy? Hello, Robot. Hello, Mike. I mean, not really. Just to be regular walking, and still not really. If you like to just see the world and move around, no, it's not a bad day at all. Because that's what I was trying, that's the point that I was making a little while ago. Mike, that with the way technology is today, you could walk in the rain and make money. You feel me? At one time, you always hated the rain. It was rain, go away, come back another day. But if I'm a YouTuber and I have a relaxing channel, a relaxing sounds channel, I can't wait till the next time it rains. So I can record the rain somewhere in a certain angle and upload it to YouTube and millions of views one day. Millions of views one day. Even with the camera just sitting right here, pointed that way for an hour while it's raining right now. So far, good, James, to me. And there's already some stuff because, and it wasn't her fault, man. Those cops, the stuff that happened with those cops being shot already, you can't blame that lady, man. You can't blame her. Now, maybe it's something about maybe she didn't speak and say what they wanted her to say. You know, the people always want you to say stuff in a certain way, and if you don't say it their way, they feel some type of way. and they start talking their way. So far to me, what I see a triumph. That's what I see. I see an attempt to make things better. That's what I see. Yeah, but as far as the weather thing, that's what I'm saying. Technology made it to the point where we could just walk around with a camera or a phone and make money. I'm really seeing, like, I see the what is it? And I'm gonna do it and just let it be. I see it's something ambience. That's the name of the channel. It's something ambience. And basically what they doing on this channel is walking just like this in the rain in real nice scenes. Can I cut the Osmo Pocket on and just walk around and get these sounds and put it on my I Just Want to Relax sounds channel? What y'all think about that? I just get the Osmo Pocket and just walk around in the rain. That's part of what I mean. Oh, wind. Getting a little grown, wind. No, let's walk this way. So somehow, hello, clown. Okay, from Siberia. You cold then, Roman? Oh man, it's cool. That's why we got replays, clown. Thank you for stopping in, though. I appreciate your time. Hello, Caesar. Oh, gee, good. You been doing all right? I got everything, all the video together. I was supposed to call a guy that I met there yesterday, or not just yesterday, well, the day before yesterday. He's an editor. Well, he shoot too, but he don't mind editing. I hope y'all know that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to really partner up, like a real decent partnership with an editor. Somebody that, if I'm out here recording all day and you don't have time to record, or whatever the reason why you not getting the content, but you're an editor and don't mind editing, why not? Why not we get together and I record and you edit. I capture video and you edit. So I'm gonna get at him today, y'all. I meant to get at him yesterday, but I was doing so much that it was like, and I know that's why he probably need me around, because he doing so much that there's certain things he can't do. Like if certain money or bread come his way, he don't want to let it go. He want to have a situation where he can keep it all in the family and get a piece. I love that. Hello. Hello. Yeah, so that's what I want to do. I want to make sure I get in contact with Swag 100. Plus Swag a little, he got some what you call it? media clout. We doing this thing, we could both use each other. That's my point. That's what I'm trying to get at. Because I definitely need somebody to edit. I can record all day. I could be everywhere. But when I get home and it's time to edit, I'll be burnt. I'll be sitting at the editing table like, blowing, having a little inspiration, but then next thing you know, I get burnt out fast. My mind going everywhere else. I want to look at stuff. I want to look at how to do this and how to do that. As soon as I start editing, I start getting all these other ideas. Oh man, I could do this. Oh man, I could do that. When I was doing that whole, and I'm mad I forgot. I'm mad I forgot because I'm supposed to be playing that intro before everything now. That intro is supposed to play before this. So, I'll figure it out. So let me slide through the block and see what's up with my people real quick. We just little riding though. Now remember y'all, when I'm walking, hey little pet, what's up with you? It's cool. You here though? Or should we make the morning one a little earlier? So what we want to do, or try to remember to do, is have at least, we want to get as many shorts as we could get out of an hour video. How we do that? We make sure we say stuff, we make it up and like come up with different stuff to say. And use those keywords that we know we need to be using. So the program can find exactly where we want them to find. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit the like. And the more you hit the like, the more people we get over here to join us on our journeys. I want as many people as possible to tap in. I have to remember to I gotta practice. I'm gonna practice it today. I'm gonna practice working on and get real good with that scheduling times. I'm gonna go ahead and look at some video and start scheduling and find out how to master it all the way. See the dog pushing you off the couch? Oh, man. I think if my cat was big, my cat would be doing the same thing. Anywhere I'm at, she end up right next to me. Then, I notice a lot, right? When she lay down, she always either real close or on something that's mine. Like, chill, Brittany, that's why I got all this white hair on my clothes, because of you. Yeah, once again, I don't got no problem with the rain. Not after I knew what I knew about it. What? I knew about rain. I want to go somewhere in the woods and just, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get the Osmo action. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. The Osmo Pocket. After this, I'm going to go in the house, make sure the Osmo Pocket is charged up, and I'm going to go walk in Center City with it. And I'm going to put that on what channel? Recording History, the travel channel. That's how I'm going to do it. So as soon as we done with this live, I'm going in to charge that phone. Not phone, that camera. Matter of fact, it's a little dry up under here. Let's stand up under here for a little bit. Okay, NY. Yes, we live, Miss Classy. We definitely live. We on the bridge right now. Drying off. Restaurant week. Yeah, that's fine. What restaurants we gonna go to? Let's be a part of that. Okay. Okay. I didn't even know that was you, man. What's up? What's up? Good? Huh?
I'm all day.
I hear that. Oh, I hear that. You probably be on here in about another hour. My other job probably cool. He's cool. Yeah, I'm live picking with my people right now. I hear that.
Real shit though. Mind your business, it takes a long way.
What?
If you mind your business. You, that's right, bro. You ain't doing it with yourself, you keep yourself.
Leave it, that's how I feel. Can't be sitting around doing that, man. That shit is in the way, man.
Too much other time where it's only some
Super dumb stuff, yeah, that's what they say. My man he just said that he got a little program he do, and that's what he was saying. Once you said a kid getting kicked out of school, because once they get kicked out of school, that's a whole lot of idle time. They start hanging around, then here go the neighborhood drug lord. Goddamn, you standing around for nothing, man. You want some work, man?
no.
The next thing you know,
Now
you out
now
there.
he gotta.
Yeah, it's a whole lot after that. That's the point my man trying to push on this program. Once they get out there, you gotta keep them in a situation where they don't even think about getting out there. I mean, even though they being influenced by the negativity that's around them, and with it looked fun. All that shit looked fun to everybody, man. I was caught up with that shit. I got caught up. That shit, it was nothing. Y'all ain't giving me nothing else better to do. What them niggas doing out there look fun. They making money. They got all this women. Give me something that's funner than that to do, please, and I'ma do it. Other than that, I'm doing this.
Right. But yeah, it's shit crazy with weird though. If you getting the money, sometimes that shit don't make you.
You don't know that. We know that now. Because we've been through it. We experienced it. But back when you young, what it is we got to come up with a way to break it down to them. Exactly what you saying. Look, when you getting that money, is one thing then at that time. But you got years down the line. You no telling how long you might get locked up.
Get the money, invest. I
Right.
got this property right here.
Right.
I got this business right here.
Right. And that's the conversation
new.
for if you're going to do it anyway. I'm saying don't do it because the consequences is way worse than it's not worth the benefits. That's the whole conversation. Don't do it at all. But if you are going to do it, this is what you want to do because all of us almost from around here had enough money to have no telling how many houses, right?
Right.
That's your point.
No, go ahead.
That's basically it. We all had enough money to have at least 3-4 houses from all the stuff we was doing when we was young boys.
Yeah.
I know it.
We live, we learn.
Right.
Now we older now.
Right.
Shame, like, but these kids out there retarded though.
Yeah. Listen, y'all. No exaggeration. I know it probably don't sound real because if you didn't come up the way I came up, it ain't gonna sound real. It was to the point where I was a drug dealer. I was making more money than everybody in my house. They don't even know it though. They don't know. I'm a kid. I'm outside on a block, really making money, like more money than my caregivers, like my parents, my guardians. And I'm talking about so much through the years, not in no one day or nothing, but through the years, making so much money that everybody, a lot of us look at ourselves and when we see what's going on now and what we could have did and what we can have right now, and if we would have invested that money, some people did. You see the ones that did how they living. It's just, since you don't know and nobody really not really like jumping, like getting in your shit about it, you just go ahead and live a life of just spending all your money and showing off and smoking doing all of whatever drug you do and everything. Fuck the world and all that, man. And that's one of the things OG say. They don't teach us that in school for real. That's something they should be teaching while you coming up, man. Exactly what to do with your money.
These kids worry about where they going to school, who look the best.
Yeah.
I got this on. But at the end of the
Yeah.
day,
Hello, how you doing?
they need that. Whereas though they got a meeting point, whereas though everybody want to meet there.
None of the stuff they got on they paid for.
They want to fight.
Yeah.
Why? Why? Is it worth it?
No, not at all.
Right. It ain't worth it though. It ain't worth it though. Like, I be looking like, damn, where your mom at?
And you can't blame them. I'm telling you, I saw it. You can't. It's hard.
I be like, where they mom at though?
You can't always blame the parent, little bro. I saw it.
No, but I'm not. But yet these kids out here nowadays so wild.
At work, that's where they mom at. See what I'm saying?
No, not all of them.
No, not all the time. A lot of the times they not. But in a lot of situations, and they be like the worst because they mom at work. They people at work and ain't nobody to be right there, which a lot of kids need you to be all over their top for real. It's sad, but they need that.
Yeah, I'm going through right now with my baby mom. My son 5, he give me hell.
It be nutty chicks, man.
Hell. I do my best. I try to be a dad.
That.
I try to. You so angry towards me, we could never have a conversation as adults. He's wild. He can talk, but he can't tell me what's going on.
I hate those type of females.
He can't tell me what's going on, can he?
Hate it, man.
I'm gone.
Yeah, you be cool, like you, man. Sheesh. No, I just walked through there. I'm out. I'm doing my walks. Yes, sir. I remember you talking to me, Jade. I remember you told me your name was Jade. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. When you going through it with a female, I'm glad. Sometimes you gotta kiss butt and suck up to avoid some stuff. Yeah, I'm back though. I'm back, Miss Marie. What's up? We about to get our walk on. We going abroad now. That was my guy, or one of my guys. Hold on. Hello, Miss Elaine. How you doing? We out. We back to it. That's crazy. Whole time I'm looking at my man, I'm looking at his uncle. I just see his uncle while I'm talking to him. I see his nephew, one of his brothers. I'm just dying to myself, man. Whole time thinking about how they all look alike. Yeah, I got to. I'm getting that Osmo. And I'm going to just go downtown and do a crazy walk. That's going to be like an ASMR walk. That's exactly what it is. Somebody could go to sleep to that. I could put that on a 24-hour loop. That'd be crazy right there. There's so much we could do, y'all. So many. Yup, there we go. There we go. You can record a camera. You can put a camera and record anywhere. Anywhere. And put it on a 24-hour stream. And just let it run. Especially in the rain. A raining video. There's so many places you could just record, man. I'm gonna put all this stuff on my channel. And this rain right here, right? You see how you see one of those videos where it might be raining while you're sleeping in a luxury apartment. You hear the sound, you hear the rain. That's where people get the sound from. A day like this, they just record the sound. Boom. Now you put it on one of them videos. Too easy. Too easy. Because they don't artificially make the sound. Why? It don't make no sense when you can record nature. It rained every day somewhere. It got to. It's like. So that's easy right there, y'all. I know y'all see some real nice sceneries in the part of the world where y'all at. You might got a waterfall. Anything. The way the sun set at night. The trees or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. There's real nice, beautiful sights all over. And all you have to do is record them, upload them, boom. Other people can see the beauty that you see when you see the stuff that you feel that way about. I love giving people the opportunity to see what I see. A lot of the places I walked, like when we went to Reservoir Park the other day, I don't go to those places with nobody, y'all. In the past, when I'm talking about, I've been to those places plenty of times. I didn't go there with nobody. So with this technology, right, it give me the opportunity to go back through there again, doing what I love to do, right? And this time bringing y'all with me, and that me bringing y'all with me give me the opportunity to make money. Eventually the video's gonna stack up. They're gonna stack up. And remember, Lil Pep, if you feel like it's somewhere while I'm talking, or anybody, if you're part of the Deepview Media group on Facebook, go back in the video and tell me, yeah, I think you should make a short at that spot. You said this and this and that. That's what I want y'all to do. Help me do that. You said this at this spot. You said that at that spot. Or just had the words. Because we could filter out the words and find a short, find a part in the video. Just from whatever I said. Nowhere for real, Miss Marie. Right now, Broad Street, but we don't have no ultimate destination. What I'm doing right now is putting together a whole, if I'm gonna be here at 9 o'clock all the time so you guys could check me out, that's what I'm gonna do. But like I said, sometimes it might be a pre-record. And I want to mix it up on the channels. I'm not going to say nothing on the other channels as far as promote me going live at 9. But definitely, sometimes it's going to be on the other channels. Ah, Mr. Ryan. That messed me up to see Mr. Ryan in there. From Mr. Ryan one day, man. Seriously, just to do one of those old talks. I'ma have to, ain't no mic. I'ma have to, and I'ma have to ask him, can I have a camera on? Huh? Okay, Miss Marie. What time is it here? 9:53 a.m. Do I need a haircut right now? No, I gotta go in there with a fresh battery. I need to do that live. I got to, or have somebody with the camera. And I want to ask him like 10,000 questions. I'm going to show y'all, if I remember, the barbershop that he owned, that he used to own. There was a whole building down there. He stopped. I stopped seeing him. Now, years later, he in this barbershop. And this barbershop been having different people in there. Been having different people in there for years. Years. Good morning, Ahmad. Let's walk under here, y'all. See what happened. Let's see if the signal try to mess up. I ain't going under there. I don't feel like that. Yeah, as soon as I went down there, it started messing up. Yeah. It depends on what time we go live. Wow. No, I do. I do. I don't care about the cold for real. I'd rather be warm, but I want to see every inch of this earth as I can, as much of this earth as I can see. I heard about Anchorage. What? Why wouldn't I want to go there? I want to see that. I want to experience what it's like to sleep there one night or whatever. A storm. We're not used to seeing that much snow. If it's a lot of snow, I want to be somewhere where it's a ridiculous amount of snow so I could tell a story about, man, when I was in Anchorage, It snowed so much, we had to use the biggest snowplow to get us out our front door. Yeah, I want to have to say something crazy like that. It was so cold that if you didn't have your face covered for 5 seconds, your lungs might freeze. And just say 10 seconds. Yeah, I want to say stuff like that, man. Nope. Yeah, we live right now. Yep, live. We live. We're about to not be live, though. What's up, Don? Don Juan, huh? Hello, Sean. Oh, little dog. There used to be a strip club on this block, y'all. I used to be there every Friday. Every Friday after I come from the block. Me and my man. What? Where was it at? I want to say it was somewhere from here. One of them. It wasn't nowhere near the corner. It was somewhere around here. What? That was the spot. You hear me? That's where, what was her name? Not Wild Walker. Amy Orgasm was in there. And what was the other chick name? Can't remember her name, man. That was crazy. That's crazy because I remember when she was a little girl. What? A little church girl, man. Her peoples kept her in the house. Amy Orgasm. Her peoples kept her in the house. When she got outside, she went wild. She was doing everything. When you look at her, and that's the crazy part, y'all. I was just kicking it with my man, and he say, I asked where they parents at. I said, no, you can't always blame the parents. You can't. I know some situations where like that situation. She didn't see none of that in her house. Her people took care of her. Her people tried their best to keep her close and keep her in the house and don't see what was going on right outside. How you was going to do that? If it's a corner with nothing but drug dealers on there, and every time somebody walk by, somebody saying something to her because she a little pretty Puerto Rican, how you going to stop that? At some point, somebody going to say something in a certain type of way that's going to have her like, ha, 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 ha. Boom, it's over. No matter how much she try to ignore, it's over. Once that happen, just call it. And they don't even gotta be the block. It could be somewhere else. You still gotta go to school and come back from school. You know how many blocks, how many drug dealer blocks they gotta go through before they get home? Depending on where they live at and when they living in this city. It's gonna be so many people. So eventually when Lord Mine get outside, sheesh, she was outside. Like, when you sit down, if you don't know, you don't know. When you see it, you just gonna be like, damn, little mommy bad. But when you know the whole history and story, it's sad for real. It's messed up. Because what she turned to be, her peoples didn't teach her to be that. And they didn't want her to be that. Yeah, that's how it was. What? You could be the most religious person in the world, and all you do is that. Your kids still gotta go outside. Like I was telling my man, it's fun outside. No matter what you say, you cannot stop a kid from thinking fun over anything first. Fun, fun, fun. That's it. Unless the only way you do that is you have to take them away from influences. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta get them away from all negative influences. And like my man said, OG, and I didn't look at this, but I'm talking about it right now. I've been talking about it for a while. I just didn't put it in the way he put it. Negative parents influence. A lot of people have negative influences in their parents. Your parent can be a negative influence on you, if you ever think about it. Yup, your mom, your dad. You learn how to lie and steal from them sometimes. Well, OG break those bars down. It get even deeper because he didn't say nothing about the fact that he did mention that parents can be a negative influence, but a lot of the bars he broke down, a lot of people, parents taught them bars. Yeah, do it like this, steal like this, lie like this. No, not because I told you to lie and steal like this, but because I let you watch me lie and steal like this. That's another way of learning, just by seeing. You don't. I'm watching you do it. You telling me it's cool by your actions. Just like you tell me it's not cool when you don't do it by your actions. Yeah, that's how it go. You keep wondering why your child bad because they was watching you. Yeah, you know, everything you did. I ain't never tell them no, but you showed them. That's telling them indirectly. Yeah, that's indirectly telling them by just doing it in front of them And I'm learning about the way to do it because you showed them. They ain't know nothing about that activity until you showed them that activity. So however you look at it, you showed them and told them. It's a lot of stuff. It get a little petty though, but it's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Most kids get into fashion from their parents, especially where I'm at. It's so nutty to me how big and important fashion is where I'm at. To a certain point I get it, but it's not, and it shouldn't be as deep as people put it. A person that will have all the most expensive clothes in the world, but nothing else. Nowhere to even put those clothes. But long as people outside see they got all this expensive stuff, they cool. Everybody say I got this, but when you go to the place where you live, which is owned by somebody else, which if you didn't have all them clothes, you could afford somewhere to live decent. You probably could own something, but that's how we are around here, man. That's how we do it. We worrying about more about what the next person think about us instead of making sure we all the way right. If I put this on, the guy so-and-so gonna look at me like, and he gonna have this type of thought about me. If I put this on, yeah, they gonna think about me like this. How about I'm gonna put any motherfucking thing I want on and I don't give a fuck how y'all think. Excuse the language, y'all, but that's how I feel, man. That's how is it not that? How is it so big? And if you don't got the right stuff on today, you're a square or you corny, you're a nut. You gotta wear the right stuff to be in, or society make you feel that way. That's not how it is. That's not, I don't pay no mind anyway. At one time when I was young, I did. Nobody never really broke it down to me. I'm glad I know now, because if not, I'll be spending most of my money on clothes. I don't like to see that, man. Be you, do you. Now, this the thing. If that's what you're going to do, I do that. Don't push that on me. Don't tell me I'm not living right because I'm not keeping up with the Joneses. I don't got the latest Jordans as soon as they come out. And then I make sure I come around all y'all so y'all can see me in the latest Jordans. I don't do that. Yeah, I ain't doing none of that. Hey, look, I wasn't even paying attention to the strap. I forgot all about that strap on there, man. But we about to be out. We done with the live for now, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Again, as usual, I appreciate y'all for checking me out, man. So that's what we do on Deepview Media is we walk around and we see the world. I give y'all some tips and pointers on YouTube. And we have fun. We have fun, man. We watch we make news. What I did a couple mornings ago in Kensington, if you go to my community post, you'll see I recorded a video of a stabbing. Not the actual stabbing, the after scenes of the stabbing. I sent that to a app called Stringer. It's called the Stringer app. And I sold the video to them. They gave me $40 for that video. And that was random. They send you stuff most of the time. They send you something to let you know that they need video here or there. Even rain, just rain. A flood somewhere. They say it's supposed to be a storm, a big rainstorm in Philadelphia. Get scenes of people going around and dealing with the rain. Cars going through puddles and floods and all that. They want that kind of stuff. And they give you a check. Right. And listen, I'm going to get the Osmo action. no Osmo Pocket later, and I'm gonna walk in Center City for as long as I can, all over Center City. And that can either, like I said, that's either gonna go to recording history, or it's gonna go to Walk in Philly, the podcast. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just walk. It might go to the Travel Channel. It could go to anything. I could use it a couple times for different stuff, man. But anyway, y'all, it's that time. I don't want to burn y'all out. Definitely got to get out the rain. Peace to the next time. Which one? The Osmo Action, I can't remember, like 2 something. The Osmo Pocket, well, that's the Osmo Action 4, by the way. The Osmo Pocket was like 6. And that's the creator combo. Listen, it's in the description. Check the link out in the description. I get everything from Amazon. I'm an Amazon influencer. So if you buy anything from any of my links, I get a small commission at no extra cost to you. Check it out. You'll see how it go. Yep, I'm going to definitely be other stabbing. Maybe they don't, I don't know, man. It seemed like it should have been there. If I rolled up that morning and they had me on camera, how if they had me on camera they didn't have, I don't know. Anyway, it ain't that deep. I don't know how, but anyway. I mean, it could have been pointed somewhere else. Whoever maintained it could have been asleep, anything. So I could see that. Oh yeah, and I got a whole Amazon store that I just put a lot of stuff that I recommend in there. That's in the description too. And you could go, listen, this is how I go. If you go in through any of my links, you could buy anything. It don't have to be the link that took you in there. You could go buy whatever you usually buy and I get a small commission. That's how I go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a great day. But remember, we go live at 9 p.m. too. Peace to the next time.